Project 8, actually, I've ever since the sort of inception of that car looked at it and gone like, what the hell is this? Like, why are you making this car? Why is it doing Nürburgring laps? Like, what is the point? But as time goes on, I think it's a very cool thing. I think it's especially cool without the wing.
It's when we did that, the kind of SVO head chief at the time was like, we want to make a Halo performance car that would deliver X amount of performance. And we were like, well, do you know what? XC is better as a platform for doing that than F-Type. Because F-Type's on an old platform, it just is. And they're like, well, but it's a four-door saloon. I was like, yeah, but, so this is what you want. And if you want that, a four-door saloon is going to give you more of that. So you can imagine that's a bit weird conversation, what? And then it turned around to, well, actually, instead of, well, this is a bit crazy, why would we do that? It became, this is a bit crazy, let's definitely do that. And it became one of those things where people say, well, if you want it to do this level of performance, what do you need? And I'll be going, we spent a long time saying, well, it needs all of this suspension, it needs this hardware, we need to change these parts, it needs that. I want these tyres and wheel widths and and all this to it. And well, none of that fits. And I said, yeah, but this is what you said you want. So, and they was like, okay, yeah, we'll do it. And you think, because I'm used to people, when you say, oh, we need all this stuff to make a good car. And then, oh, you can't have that, that's a bit hard. And then they go, yeah, okay, let's do that. And you're like, oh. So it became one of those types of projects where the concept was a bit mad and the delivery of it was pretty fraught and amazing all at the same time. And as you say, I think that people understand it, or maybe they've even got used to it more now than when it first was kind of revealed. That reveal, we revealed it at Goodwood, and I was lucky enough to be driving it when it was at the Festival of Speed.
Nice.
And there was the buzz of like, what's this? Why have you done this? And you're trying to say, well, it's mad, isn't it? And they go, yeah. And and that's why we did it, because it's a bit mad. So, got people talking.
Yeah, definitely. When it came out, it was like, it's a Jaguar XE that's whatever it was, 180 grand or something. And you just looked at it and you went, what? What? What?
Yeah.
Who's going to buy that? But then now I look at it and go, that's really cool though. Like, that's a cool thing, that is. Because it's so mad.
I'll be interested to see how Alpha get on with the GTA thing. Because I do wonder if that car exists because Project 8 exists. And have they said 500 cars that they're going to sell? Which I looked at that and thought, good luck with that, because of what it is. As you say, it's still, it's still very, very, very niche to sell £150,000 four-door nutter car, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
yeah, and I think with the Project 8, everybody looked at the Project 8 and went, okay, well, this is quite different to the cars it's based on. It's quite extreme. The Alpha, you go, they've put some bits on the previous model and a whopping price. And I hear it's very good to drive. Everyone that's driven it says it's great, but it's just so expensive. And you do wonder, you're like, how many people are going to buy these things rather than whatever, Taycan or something.
I didn't realise that until recently that the GTA didn't have the same kind of content level that Project 8 did. As you just said. So Project 8 was never done as like a profit-making project. It was like a brand project. And the content change in it is just unbelievable. You take the front suspension, I think there's one part of the metal arm on the lower front which is the same. That's it. And then the rear suspension has got a few more suspension arms which are shared, but all the bushes and the frame and everything else is different because we went through and said this is what we need to deliver the performance that we targeted.
Yeah.
So we changed it, And I think that the level of bespoke change in that car is just massive. It's just huge. So costs what it costs just to make it exist at the end of the day, and then you hope you've done enough that people buy into why you've done it and want to buy one.